Hello everyone and thanks for coming back to the channel. So the Mobula6 has been kind of all the rage, and one of the things that you guys requested was range testing. How far can you go? That doesn't really fit in my mode of flying, but I got a lucky break just today, 30 minutes ago. Very calm, one of those rare days here where I live, and pretty nice weather. We got a good snow melt off overnight and this morning, and so I decided I'm going to take this outside and range test it. So let's take a look at what we've got. So if in case you missed it, I point it right at the sunlight, which is a similar test to what I did in my original Mobula6 video. And we have that jello. My understanding is the retail ones are shipping with a little bit of foam underneath there to shore that up. I haven't tested this myself. This is the only time I've actually flown it outside. I caught a lucky break in that we've got some really nice weather. We got a substantial melt off over the course of the last 24 hours, so it's pretty wet. I'm going to fly a little bit cautiously, even though I'm taking some risk. I have some spare parts for this, so if I do go down in a puddle, especially when I get over to my neighbor's yard, then I have some repair parts that I can use to get it back up and running, because there is some more testing I want to do with the BT2 connector, which I am running on this, and batteries, to see what the difference is. My testing for that's primarily going to be inside, because that's where these things are mainly used. We're down below grade here behind my neighbor's house, and if you look to your left, you'll kind of get an idea of the space and where the sun is, and that essentially now I've got two houses in my way of the video reception, and I find this nothing short of remarkable. I don't like to hype things, but I have not seen that good a video reception on anything under the 400 milliwatt, and this thing is running 25 milliwatt. Now maybe I got lucky and there's no solar flares or anything going on in the environment and everything's exorbitantly clean and the air's very dry. I don't know, but I think this is remarkable. I was really surprised. I was fully prepared to go down into a puddle of snow melt off and go pick it up and find it was dead. But watch this. I've only done this one other time. I've only gone around my neighbor's house all the way one other time, and I was running the Eachine Nano VTX, the one that goes to 400 milliwatts, and this was actually better video reception. If you go back and watch that video, there's a moment in that 400 milliwatt Eachine Nano VTX where it goes to complete snow and I just kind of hold the stick steady and it clears up within a moment or two. That was much more flyable than this. And yeah, I'm sorry, but this is surprising. Yeah, I'm getting radio call outs about low RSSI. I'm getting telemetry issues. We have the jello in the camera. Those are all the negatives that I can point out to you. But this radio link and video reception in this particular test, I was really surprised by. I don't know how much further you can go when it comes to line of sight. You might be able to find a line of sight test where you just go out to a huge open field and you can go out a long ways. But this is what I've got, and I was impressed by it. So, not to add to the hype, but it's really hard to argue against this. Even if you want to fly it outside, inside, yeah, there's the jello in there. And I hear that the retail ones have been shipping with foam underneath the camera, and that seems to be working. It's curious that apparently the sunlight brings that out. It is kind of a rubber mount that we've got in there holding the camera, so moving it around, I guess I should have expected that, but for inside flight, it was so much fun. I didn't even think about taking it outside, and at that time, it was really bad. But now you got a sample of what it flies like outside. I do have the BT20 connector on there. I want to make that a strong point, because the flight time that you get outside might be different, and I was using a 350 milliamp GNB battery. So, pretty impressive. I guess I'm adding to the hype. What do you think? Did you expect the video reception and the radio link to be that good? Yeah, we got low RSSI callouts, telemetry lost, but really for these little things, you don't need those sort of things. Yeah, RSSI value in the OSD is good, but yeah, for the most part, we don't fly these things that far. But if you want to, now you got a pretty good idea how far you can fly it. If you have any other comments, questions, suggestions, or otherwise, please let me know in the section down below. I do have a link for the hat. Should be down in the video description. If it's not there right when you watch, come back. Unfortunately, you can message me as well. I do think I found a link to where you can buy the hat. I'll warn you, it's not cheap, and it's not a real high-quality hat. I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.